About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. MLB The Show brings you the game of the week. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Atlanta Braves. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shaw. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Boomer steps in facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
Yeah, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter's made of, Boog. Let's see what she brings to the table in this spot.
That one fouled off.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
What a stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting third, the right fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Stepping in, Taylor Ward.
The ball game tonight, the left fielder, number 4.
The Brewers would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boog. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
Strike 2. Boomer, the former Rookie of the Year, just 19 years old. And she was a third-round pick back in 2025. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Got him swinging. One away.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr.
On the ground to first. And he just beats him to the bag, gets the out. He wins the foot race there.
Batting third, the catcher, Drake Baldwin.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. Baldwin launched a homer in his most recent game. The 0-1. That clips the corner. Baldwin thought that one missed, and here comes the challenge. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. 2 down, nobody on. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Down in order go the Braves. And it remains 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. Riley at 23 years old. He was their first-round pick in 2015. That's a ball.
Two count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
This one in the air, center field. Freeland settles under it. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Out to short. Ortiz on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting six, the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one pushed foul. This one popped up. Terang. And that's the inning. Braves go down quickly here. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. One out. Runners at first and second.
The designated hitter, Big Boomer.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That one lifted to left. Ward on his way over. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Bottom of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. Boomer back to work. Comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Up the middle, Ortiz sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Taylor Wall.
Swing and a bouncer. On to O'Hearn. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Brett Wisely.
So digging in, Brett Wisely.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. 10 hits in his last 5 games.
On the ground, Young. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Atlanta, let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Comes up empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Stays alive. He's down looking.
That's great location on that pitch, right on the edge of the strike zone, and clearly the deceptive and unique movement of the screwball just froze him at the plate. I'll tell you, I don't envy these hitters trying to contend with that.
The other way, and he beats the shift. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Braves,
Drake Baldwin. Next up for the Braves.
Baldwin.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Here's Ortiz for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Up next for the Braves, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
And that one fouled off. Swings through that. Baldwin off of first with two away. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, I think she's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but she looked a little shocked for a second there.
Caught him looking for the K. One left for Atlanta. They trail in this one 3-0.
Up next for Milwaukee, the designated hitter, Big Boomer.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Holy Toledo. Her latest homer in an incredible season. And they boost their lead. So add another game to her hitting streak. Chris, this is remarkable.
Just so exciting. Game after game, she's given us a real thrill, and that swing was obviously no exception. Looks like this hitter was looking out over the plate, but she was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Boomer ready to work with a lead, Siggy.
Yeah, this is the stretch where games are won. Nothing flashy. She just needs to throw strikes and let the defense work behind her. You know, these Braves, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Here's a 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Freeland under it. And there's one down.
The heater can be a tone setter for a pitcher, but if it's not effective, it goes the other way. It becomes a tone setter for the offense. They just haven't been able to do much with it in this one.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
0-1.
That's in there. That's strike two.
She's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Got him swinging for the K. Now 5 strikeouts for her on the mound.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 down, nobody on.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And the 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. So she picks up her sixth strikeout of the ball game. Still nothing on the scoreboard for her after 5. Major League Baseball is on the show. First and second, 2 outs. Babe Boomer up now for the Brewers. She's already homered here in this one. That's ripped to right down the line. That one hops off the wall and should score at least 1. Oh, he throws it away. He scores all the way from first. So just a brutal throwing error that time.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner at second here with 2 away. Jackson Chorio up now for the Brewers. And a 2-2. In the air to left center. Harris gets under it. And that is that. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Brewers 6 and the Braves nothing. Back at Truist Park, let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. And a foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. She's not afraid of contact. Some pitchers, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution. These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Swings through that one. Swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, she's had a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break her rhythm. Put the bat on the ball. Maybe try to bunt for a base hit. Get her off the mound. Move her around. Step out. Do something to interrupt her timing because she's coming right after him.
Ward in the box again. Takes the strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt her momentum all that much. You know, she's really been on top of her game, commanding her pitches all night long.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
She's just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And it's quickly nothing at 2 on the designated hitter. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ward, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And she's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Make it 6 shutout innings for her out there now. Back after this on the show. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Left field. Yelich makes a nice running catch.
Up next for the Braves, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
And that drops in for a strike. The Brewers up big in this one here, the bottom of the seventh. And a big swing and a miss. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Oh, 0-2 now. Swings through it for the K. Whiff number 9 for her in this game.
Sitting off speed there. Timing wasn't quite right on the fastball, even to try to late emergency hack and foul it off. But very quality pitch located. I like that little 2-seam arm side run to the outside corner of the plate.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Runner at first with 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Babe Boomer. She's already homered in this game. And that one ripped to left. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Brewers 7 and the Braves nothing. We hope you're enjoying the game of the week on MLB The Show. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. Now in for the Braves, Lars Nootbaar. To the right side. O'Hearn takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the
and
Braves,
here's a look at how she's using her pitches in this one.
Olsen.
Fouled off to the right. Ball. Boomer wants to challenge that one. Thought it was a strike. Pretty close, but it was a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Fought off foul. The 1-2. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Olsen wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. No challenges left for them now. 2 down, bases empty. Taylor Walls next up for the Braves. He's grounded out a couple of times. There's the strike. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's her 11th strikeout in this one. Really racking up the whips. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. So 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Babe Boomer. Hammered down the right side, the foul. A sliding stop over to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Runner on the move. This one in the air. Right. And that'll do it. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break.
Now pitching for
Back
Milwaukee,
now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Caleb Ferguson.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Boomer was really fantastic in this ball game, both on the mound and at the dish.
And Boog, this is a pretty special performance, the kind you daydream about when you're scouting a two-way player like her. Great game.